Coming up on today's show, the Golden State Warriors showing aggressive interest in potentially signing Goran Dragic, who could be a really good backup point guard for this roster. That's another reminder to subscribe to Golden State Warriors Today by Chat Sports. We're bringing you the best, most consistent, most entertaining Warriors news and rumors, and if they make a move on the NBA buyout list, we have you covered. So hit that red subscribe button down below, and I want to challenge Dub Nation to get to 27,000 subscribers by the end of the week. Welcome in to Golden State Warriors Today by Chat Sports. I'm your host, Chase Senior. Hope all of you are off to a fantastic week. We dive into the latest Golden State Warriors rumors because the NBA buyout candidate list is going to continue to grow over the next couple of weeks, and teams have until March 1st to potentially cut some of these players. Now, on NBA trade deadline day, Goran Dragic was traded from the Toronto Raptors to the San Antonio Spurs, and there is a wide belief that Dragic is going to be let go and bought out by San Antonio, thus making him a free agent. And according to Adrian Wojnarowski of ESPN, the Lakers are expected to be among the top suitors for Goran Dragic. So too are the Golden State Warriors. As I talked about, he was dealt to the Spurs at the NBA trade deadline, and he could really be a much-needed boost to a struggling team, but conversely, he could really help out a title contending team. So while the Lakers have been named as a top destination for Goran Dragic, the Warriors are right there, and their pursuit, according to reports, is expected to be, quote, aggressive. Here's what Woj had to say about Dragic and him being potentially a free agent, maybe hopping on board, a team like the Golden State Warriors. Dragic is emerging as the top player on the buyout market, with contending teams confident that he has stayed in excellent condition while working out in South Florida and can contribute in short order on a new team. Now, the Warriors aren't going to be the only team in the mix for Dragic's services, who over time has really been a very serviceable, productive, and very good and talented point guard. Brooklyn Nets, Chicago Bulls, Golden State Warriors, and all of these teams are really in the thick of the playoff races in the Eastern and Western conferences. Los Angeles Clippers, those aforementioned Los Angeles Lakers, a big rival of Golden State, even after the Dubs just were able to hold off in impressive fashion over LA at the Chase Center on Saturday, and the Milwaukee Bucks. So Dragic is really going to have a lot of really good teams that he could join if he does get bought out. And of course, that is expected to be the wide belief that that does happen. It's really expected to be imminent and inevitable that he's going to be an NBA free agent. For the Warriors, let me ask you this question. Is there a better backup point guard option on the roster than Goran Dragic? No. So in that sense, I'd be really interested in him. And as we're going to continue to break this down, he has a bunch of playoff experience, so I'd like the addition of Dragic going to the Bay Area. What do you think, though, Dub Nation? I want you to get into the comment section and let me know, especially those of you watching us on Newsbreak. Do you want the Warriors to pursue Goran Dragic? Type P for pursue, B for back off. Get those votes in the comment section. Valentine's Day might be here, but it's never too late to get your lovely lady something nice, and you can surprise her with a late Valentine's Day gift with this Warriors V-neck. It's currently on sale for $16 if you enter the promo code CUPID. Head to chatsports.com/dubsvalentine for that deal to apply. One more time, it's chatsports.com/dubsvalentine for that deal to apply. This V-neck, $16 only if you use our link. Now, Dragic over time has been a very productive point guard. 7 seasons with the Miami Heat, was also a pretty good player for the Phoenix Suns many years ago. 16 points per game during that near-decade span, helped lead the Heat to the NBA bubble finals against the Los Angeles Lakers. Very good assist man at 5+ dimes per night. Also a pretty efficient offensive player, nearly 46% from the floor and sub 37% from distance. He's actually been better in the playoffs as compared to the regular season. Not much of a surprise. He comes from Slovenia, has some international experience playing in the Olympics and some big games over the seas in really raucous environments. We talk about that NBA Finals run, almost 18 per in terms of points per game throughout his playoff career, north of 4 assists, 44% shooting, and 35% from the floor. Dragic is really a good creator for himself and others, a very good passer, one of those prototypical point guards who is always in control, a very good floor general, and never seems to be overwhelmed by a certain environment or a certain defense. He just has this steady composure to him that I really, really like. And the fact that he can really stretch the floor, knock down threes, and get to the cup, a lot of offensive opportunities would be available for Goran Dragic if he were to hop on board the Golden State Warriors. I want to ask you this before we pivot to Klay Thompson and Jonathan Kuminga. They lit the world on fire in that win against the Lakers. Fill in the blank for me. Dragic is a top blank point guard in the NBA. You let me know in the comment section. Klay Thompson against the Lakers at the Chase Center on Saturday night. It was vintage Klay. The Klay that we became accustomed to seeing from 2015 to 2019 when he was balling out as a multi-time All-Star. This game against the Lakers in 30 minutes, the best that Klay Thompson has looked since missing 2.5 years. 33 points, 12 of 22 from the field, 5 of 9 from 3, and he came through in the clutch just like he did in his prime with some back-breaking buckets. 16 points in the final frame. And defensively, offensively, folks, this was really vintage Klay Thompson. It looked like he was 100% healthy. It looked like he hadn't missed a beat whatsoever. He looked like prime Klay Thompson, where he was hitting some step-back threes, some threes in traffic, some threes on the fast break, and hitting some really big baskets when the team needed him to. Steph Curry was virtually silent the entire fourth quarter, so Klay Thompson was asked to do a lot of really important things, and he certainly came through. So too, during the duration of that ball game, did Jonathan Kuminga. The rookie continues to show all of us why he has star potential and why Draymond Green and Bob Myers wanted the Warriors to select him at number 7 overall. Jonathan Kuminga, it's getting to the point where night in, night out, does 1 or 2 things a game that makes you say, holy shit, this guy's really special. This guy really can become a very special impact player on both ends of the floor. That one dunk that he had in motion against the Lakers, it was unbelievable. I mean, it made the entire arena stop. People were grabbing in their bag of popcorn and they stopped when Kuminga threw that flush down. People were about to go to the bathroom and they saw JK just fly through the air. They had to hold that pee a little longer. 18 points, 9 boards, a block, 8 of 11 from the floor. And while he didn't knock down a three-pointer, he didn't need to. That's what he did offensively and defensively. Also impact defense as well. I mean, almost every single night, Jonathan Kuminga just finds a way to wow you with this athletic arsenal, with his wide array of skills, and the diversification to his game. He's putting the ball on the deck. He's running the fast break. He's rising up among the trees to block shots. He's altering shots if he's not blocking them. He's playing with an energetic presence. And Klay Thompson saying after the game, we have a really bright future. And the Warriors do. They're competing for an NBA championship right now. They're also competing for the future as well. So celebrate the win over the Lakers as LeBron James choked late, had 3 free throw opportunities to tie that game, potentially send it into overtime. He missed the first. Him and Anthony Davis coming up small in the guts of the game. So to celebrate that really impressive win for the Warriors over the Lakers, get into the comment section right now and type beat LA, beat LA, beat LA. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hope all of you have a great week, and we're going to be pushing out a bunch of Warriors videos this week. That's why you subscribe and tune in.